And Jimmie Johnson is victorious here at Kansas Speedway.
Talk about nice timing. He just
Happy Mother's Day to you.
Pulling into victory lane. I ran out of fuel and blew a tire.
Man, this is Martin.
Jimmie,
say it with me. Looking very sexy victory lane.
And you were so frustrated, yet you kept your head in the game.
Lowe's Cobalt Chevrolet Valvoline.
2.5-hour rain delay. How do you stay so focused? You and the whole team to bring it home to victory once again.
And I think experience helps. You just shrug it off. And we're trying so hard to get our qualifying under control. And we put a huge effort into it again. And to be 19th was just, really stunk. It wasn't any fun. So these guys just worked so hard. And I'm so proud of everybody at Lowe's, Cobalt, Chevrolet, Valvoline, Gatorade, the fans, Sprint for this great series. Just, a long, hard night of racing and fighting for track position.
It was
and once we got up front, we were able to hang on to the final, 8 or 9 laps.
May 9th, but it is
mentioned
now
on the
May
radio
10th.
your wife saying Happy Mother's Day, and she said she's probably sleeping. However, look at this trophy. How much are your girls going to love that SpongeBob trophy?
Yeah, that trophy's going to be popular at home, and I just want to wish Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, my mother, and especially my wife, Shani. Hopefully she's still awake. I wish she was here. Wish my girls were here too, but be home tonight and we'll have some fun tomorrow.
All right, congratulations to Jimmie Johnson and Lowe's, Hendrick Motorsports, all the fans out there. So yes, that was the SpongeBOB SQUAREPANTS 400. Very unique. I guess a lot of advertising going on here. I've never seen so much SpongeBob in my life. So the racers in the chase right now, we got Jimmie Johnson, Kevin Harvick, Joey Logano, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Brad Keselowski, Matt Kenseth, Kurt Busch, and Denny Hamlin so far. So let's get to it. It was the SpongeBob SQUAREPANTS 400 at Kansas Speedway. We ran 267 laps. We had 9 cautions for 49 laps. A total race time of 3 hours and 15 minutes. Well, that was when we were racing. We had 10 leaders with 16 lead changes. 43 cars started the race. At the end of the race, we only had 40 running. So the first caution came out was for the number 7, Alex Bowman. He had smoke coming out of his car. I'm not sure what the problem was there. Lap 25, we had a competition caution. Nothing really happened around there in the beginning of the race. We had green flag pit stops around lap 80. On lap 94, Jeb Burton loses it out of turn 4. Turn 4 had a lot of action going on over there. Shout out to all the people sitting in turn 4. And to all the people that were at the race. Jimmie Johnson victorious here, guys, at Kansas Speedway. Whoopsie. It looks like we're missing the back of his car right here. I think he blew a tire or something. But Jimmie Johnson victorious. Then the rain came after lap 94 when Jeb Burton caused the caution. Then we went back to green at 10:15 p.m. That's Central Time, so it would be 11:15 Eastern Time. We had a caution because the number 55, David Reagan, he spun out and he stopped right on top of the SpongeBob SQUAREPANTS 400 logo in his new ride, the 55, for Michael Waltrip Racing. Kind of crazy and ironic. Also, Joey Logano had trouble with his pit crew. He was fighting all night back and forth. I'm sure his fans were going crazy. We also had a caution for Matt Kenseth. It looked like his left front tire or something broke, and he got loose off of turn 2. Tony Stewart got put in the wall by, I forgot who, within that same Matt Kenseth little crash. We had another caution for Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He spun out Clint Boyer. I wonder if they're going to fight or what's going on. With 80 laps to go, the 18 loses it. Eric Jones. Who? Eric Jones, everybody. I'm sure you and your grandma, everybody's heard the name Eric Jones now after this weekend here at Kansas Speedway. Congrats to Jimmie Johnson, the winner. I'm going to try to end this video quickly, guys, because I got to get to church in the morning. Alright, then the 8th caution was for Denny Hamlin. He lost it. It looks like he broke something in the right front tire. He spun out on the front stretch. After that, we had a caution for Ricky Patrick Jr. Just kidding, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He got into the wall right in front of the leader, Kevin Harvick. Bring out the last caution with, I think there was like 11 or 12 to go. And when they finally went green, there was like 7 or 6 to go. And Harvick lost all of his position on pit road. There was some nice racing there at the end from Jimmie Johnson, Kevin Harvick, and was that Dale Jr. up there? Yeah, I think it was. So thank you guys for watching. Shout out to the Who Will Win winners. Actually, let's get to where everybody finished. Sorry about that. We got Jimmie Johnson finishing first place. Second place is Kevin Harvick. Third place is Dale Earnhardt Jr. If you're wondering, Jimmie Johnson led 10 laps tonight, and he got the win. Harvick led 53. Dale Earnhardt Jr. didn't lead any laps. Jeff Gordon, my pick for Who Will Win, finishes 4th. Joey Logano finishes 5th after a long night. Matt Kenseth is 6th. Brad Keselowski 7th. Kurt Busch is 8th. Martin Truex Jr. is 9th. Ryan Newman is 10th. Eric Almirola is 11th. Greg Biffle is 12th. Jamie McMurray is 13th. AJ Allmendinger finishes 14th. 15th is Kyle Larson. 16th is Sam Hornish Jr. 17th is Casey Kane. Sorry about that. Okay, Casey Kane was 17th. 18th is Paul Menard. 19th is Casey Mears. 20th is Carl Edwards. 21st is Clint Boyer. 22nd is Austin Dillon. Michael Annett finishes 23rd. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. brings her back at 24th. Matt Debenito, I think he's the one that got into Tony Stewart. He finishes 25th. Ty Dillon is 26th. Danica Patrick finishes 27th. Josh Wise is 28th. Landon Castle's 29th. Justin Allgaier finishes 30th. 31st belongs to Trevor Bayne. 32nd is David Gilliland. 33rd is David Reagan. 34th is Brett Moffitt. I think it was Brett Moffitt that spun out Tony Stewart. I'm not sure, but he finishes 34th along with his number. Cole Witt is 35th. Michael McDowell is 36th. JJ Yaley is 37th. 38th belongs to Joey Gase. 39th is Tony Stewart. Eric Jones, Eric Jones finishes 40th, everybody. He led 1 lap tonight. Denny Hamlin finishes 41st. 42nd is Jeb Burton, Mr. All-Star. Jeb Burton gives a good name for, like he's like the male Danica Patrick kind of. But anyway, 43rd is Alex Bowman. So let's get to the Who Will Win winners real quick. I'm going up the list, guys, looking for anybody who picked Jimmie Johnson. Florida Sky, shout out to you. He picked Jimmie Johnson. Angela Martello picked Jimmie Johnson. Shout out to you. Still going up the list, guys. We got 2 winners so far. Alright, still 2 winners. We didn't have that many picks this week. It's probably due to only 1 day before the race, because qualifying was yesterday. Looks like we got 2 winners. Debbie Lambert said Johnson. So that's 3 winners so far, guys. Mike Walls said Jimmie Johnson. If I missed you guys, I'm sorry. And the last winner is Grizzly Gaming 88. He wrote Jimmie Johnson. Yeah, that's about it. A couple guys got some late picks in. They did not beat the engines. So after this week here at Kansas Speedway, guys, I have off as the Sprint Cup Series heads to Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Sprint Showdown on Friday, May 15th. Who Will Win will return in 2 weeks on May 24th at the Coca-Cola 600 weekend. But before that, on May 16th, we have the NASCAR All-Star Race. So it's going to be an all-star kind of a night next weekend. If you don't watch the race, hit up your local short track, give them some attention. Jimmie Johnson still celebrating here at Kansas Speedway. So May 24th, we head up, or we're still at Charlotte for the Coca-Cola 600. May 31st, we head off to Dover International Speedway for the FedEx 400, benefiting Autism Speaks. And Sunday, June 7th, we head to Pocono Raceway for the Exalta We Paint Winners 400. I'm sure Jeff Gordon will be a hard pick right there. And then we go out to June 14th, and we are headed to Michigan International Speedway for the Quicken Loans 400. So for Jimmy Johnson, Hendrick Motorsports, SpongeBoB SquarePants, and all his friends, thank you guys for watching my videos all week long. Thanks to everybody for playing.